Right, good afternoon. Roxy's Journal of Stitchery part 2 on the snowman. I have started stitching down the felt circles, as you can probably see. I'm just doing a very simple blanket stitch. I'm using Gutermann button thread. It's the heavier weight cotton basically, so it's actually working really well. I thought embroidery floss would be a little bit too heavy for this, and yeah, I think it's been a good call. I'm quite liking the way this is looking. So I forgot to give you a close-up, didn't I, at the end of the last one? I shall do that in a moment. Let me just finish this off. Nearly there. I decided to stitch them all down individually. You know, I didn't necessarily need to do a cross there, but it was starting to pull away a bit, so I have done. So there we are. That is that. Hope you're all good. It's still very warm in the UK. I mean, it's September, for goodness sake. I think it's going to suddenly just go boom, autumn, and then we're going to be or fall, as you call it out in the States, and then all of a sudden we're going to be freezing. So we'll wait for that one to arrive. So yeah. Yeah, literally, it's still shorts and t-shirts weather as far as I'm concerned. So just had an email come through from my gym. Cancelled all classes for next Monday because obviously it's the Queen's funeral, so it's a bank holiday. So it's going to be a very sad day. I tend to watch the highlights because otherwise I sit and bawl my eyes out. So I did when they I watched the Princess Diana procession, and it was just, oh, it was heartbreaking, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm not going to put myself through that. So I shall still be babysitting the giant hound anyway. So yeah, sad times, but you know, 96, you can't live forever. And she's had one hell of a life, so and given us good service. I mean, she's been a very moral standards, I think is the word, that she's always stuck by them. So yeah, I just realised I haven't done a hat for my snowman, have I? I've given him a scarf, well, I will be, and I was just looking and I thought, you haven't got a hat, so we'll have to fashion a hat out of something. I don't know what yet. I did, let me give you a close-up, hold on. I might do some more snowflakes with these actually. I've been doing these, yeah, let me just quickly do some. I've been doing these giant cross stitches with a cross stitch across the middle. If that makes any sense whatsoever. So you just do, I don't know if you can see, giant cross stitch, and then just sort of crisscross in the middle. They kind of look like snowflakes-ish. I'll give you a close-up, hold on. Just get a few more down. Might as well use up the thread while it's at the back here. Let's just do one more over here. Very naughtily carrying my threads, but yeah, you know. Squeeze one more out of that. Mind you, I think I've got the 3 which echoes those 3. That'll do. Right, let's give you a close-up. yeah, as I say, I forgot to do it. So what I've done is, this was starting to get a bit floppy. The glue was coming undone, which is what it's designed to do. So I've just run the silver thread, this one, the thinner one, around the edges there, and did some giant cross stitches to kind of look like snowflakes. Sorry, I'm not even getting it in screen. So there's the little white ones I've just done, and he's all stitched down. Yeah, so I need to put his scarf on. Oh, I didn't put his hands underneath. Oh, I might be able to sneak it through the back. Darn. There's always something. Where is it? There. Can I scooch you through the back there? Oh, what a wally. Right, let's get a giant needle. Don't think this stuff will go on the needle. I need one of my bookbinding needles, I think. They've got those really big eyes. Yes, I should be using my threader, I know. It's quite thick, mind. Okay. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Twit. I thought it was all going too smoothly. Might be enough. Just want to scoot it over there. About that height. God, play nice. Oh yes, that'll do. Thank you very much. Let's put you back in there so I don't lose you. Lifesaver. Let's trim that bit off. I think we've still got enough length there anyway. Cool. Right. Where's your scarf? There it is. Okay. So I've also done a Mrs. Robin. So that's a Mr. and Mrs. Because I'm going to put him a hat on, and I thought Mrs. Robin could sit on top of the hat. I'm probably not going to bother to stitch the arms down, actually. Might just leave, well, I don't know, I might have to couch them slightly. Right, let's get on with this because time is a running. Gonna get his little buttons on before I forget those as well. I'm trying to keep an eye on the weather. Got washing on the line again. I have to do a mad dash in a moment. It's getting very dark. You guys stay there. Let's get these buttons on. So where do we want to go roughly? Yeah, that's good. Right, I definitely know where the middle one's going to go. I stitch that there very carefully, I can actually catch the arm thread as well, which is about there. We have a bit of a mess going on here. Get off my nail. That's about right. Yep. Right. Might be enough to do his eyes and his mouth. I'll thread along a bit because I want to do that all in one if I can. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do his hat out of. I'll have to grab some black felt or brown felt maybe. Don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, what is going on? Oh my goodness. Okay, you're determined to go through there, aren't you? So that's fine. You stay there. How has that gone wonky? It hasn't. My stitch did. That's right. It's okay. I'm not talking very much, am I? Just want to speed through this bit. Okay. Needs one more just to even it up. Yeah. He's got a bit of a crooked smile, but he's cute. Never mind. We'll let him off. Right, that's that done. Now his cheeks. I'm going to use all 6 threads and do another French knot, I think. Been making a list ready for the show when I go there, and I'm definitely going to get some different size chenille needles, and because they've got the nice big eye on them, and you can, but they're not fat, you know, they're not chunky monkeys, they're quite slim, so but it makes threading multiple threads easier. Sorry, there's a dog being groomed next door who is not excited about being groomed. I don't know if you can hear it yapping. The trouble is, so many people will buy these dogs who need a lot of grooming, but when they're puppies, you need to play with their feet apparently a lot, and their ears. So my daughter informs me, the dog groomer, because that way it desensitizes them to when the groomer, you know, has to groom them, you don't get all that noise. They just don't worry about having their feet and ears touched. I've managed to get that wrap around that button. Oh, only you could do that, Susan. Well done. Really? Oh. Ah, don't stab me. If that actually turns into a French knot, I'll be very surprised. Oh, good grief. Oh, it did. I was lucky. Oh. Obviously, the sewing gods are with me today. Hurrah. That was the kiss of death, wasn't it? Yeah, spawn. Well done. I've got the orange. This is just 3 threads on this one. I don't know how to approach the nose, or the carrot I should say. Oh, I stabbed my thumb then. Why do needles always find that, just that right point, don't they? Right. Thinking. Don't know what this will look like. Let's have a look. Simple satin stitch type thing. Yep. It's fine. It's good. Happy, happy, happy. Ow. Oh. Right. Where you come from? I don't know. Okie dokie. So, scarf next, I think. We do that. Do you need a hat? You might not, you know. We might have a hatless snowman. I'll see if I can think of something really ingenious to make a hat out of. I think I will just do just a couple of couching stitches over that thread, over his arms basically. Oh, gosh, I can't even see this colour. Come on, use the force. I might have to, sorry, keep looking out the window, seeing if it's raining, because I've got rather a lot of washing on the line. I'm stunned that some housing estates out in America, you're not allowed to peg out your washing. How on earth? They wouldn't do that in the UK. Crikey, I can't imagine, especially with the energy crisis as it is. I mean, you know, yeah, it wouldn't go down very well in this country. Let's put it like that. That could only be Delilah. Smallest dog in the world with the biggest mouth. Could have him waving, couldn't we? I think I prefer him with his let's put his arm down, I think. Yeah, I think I like that. Just makes it a bit more fun, doesn't it? Right, so for a scarf, I think I will use thinking red thread, I think. I didn't get any out. I've got any in there. Come on, red, where are you? Must have a red. I'll do. You're a bit too orange. I'm not going to need a lot, so I'm not going to take a lot. I think I'll leave it as all 6 strands. Have I left room for your scarf? Okay, I haven't. That was clever. Right, what we'll do. Is we'll put it there instead. Tie a knot and put it there. Oh, I need my pliers. It's because it's all 6 strands. Oh, what have I done? How on earth did I manage to go right through the knot? That was very, very clever. Well done. Sorry, dragging it into me. Sorry about that. Keep forgetting I do that. Might be enough actually. I don't want to peg it down too hard. Yeah, that's fine. You can get too fussy, can't you? Right, what else have we got to put on? We've got to put on that Suffolk puff. That is so cute. I love that. Yeah, I think we'll definitely put a hat, and then we'll put Mrs. Robin on top of the hat up here somewhere. Right. Okay. Right, puff. Stay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do pistol stitches. I think that'll look quite nice. There might be a part 3. See how we go. I'll have to go dive out and get that washing in a minute. I'll have to pause, yeah. Because it's not hitting the window yet, so it's all good. Right, so Mr. Puff. pin that while I get the first couple in. Oh dear, excuse me, sniffles. Yes, I knew he was going to do that. It's because that was a lazy. Susan. And it's all pulled out. Let's try that again. Oh, good grief. Less haste, more speed. Right, take your time. Slow down. Okay. And relax. That's why I don't like using pins. Thread always gets caught around it, so we'll get rid of that one. We'll just do 4 at the minute on the quarters. You can kind of see it, can't you? So maybe I'll just not pistol stitch, just do, I don't know, what do you want to, just sort of stitches. Right, I think I want more colour in there. So what I might do is have a search for a button, because I am going to pin that or stitch that snowflake on separately. So I shall pause you and go and hunt for a little button just to sit in there, because I think that will look really nice then, and figure out some sort of hat. And I'm going to go get my washing in. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Where'd we long? Right, managed to find some scraps just to cut him a very simple hat. Very simple. It was out of a selvage piece here. So I couldn't find anything better, I'll be honest with you. It's like a dark green, it'll be fine. That'll be fine. So Oh, and I swapped out the tree button. I found a sparkly flower one that nearly went flying, for the middle of this. I thought that looked kind of better. I don't know. Let's have another look. Yeah. And for this one, I found one with a shank on the back, which actually fits in there perfect. That's what we're going with. I'm still debating a tree. Oh, just do it. Just do it. You sat here procrastinating. Okay. Right. Using the that thread. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. Anchor Perle Cotton. See, it comes eventually. Oh. Right, calm down and just take your time. You are rushing. Right, okay. So I'm sort of thinking just twigs basically, which isn't going to work on this baby wipe, of course. Let's just get a rough idea of where we want to go. Yeah, it's not going to be anything fancy. Right, that'll do. We've got a rough idea. Okay. Don't need to worry too much about down there because that circle's going to go on there. So we will just do can't remember the name of the stitch. Stem stitch. Getting worse, aren't I? My memory. I think it's just that I've got a lot going on at the moment. That's why it's so poor. Yeah, sorry, stem stitch is just it's kind of like back stitch, but you just slightly overlap it, which, you know, looks. I like stem stitch. I think it looks very good. Oop. the other one, wasn't it? Okay. I think this will give it balance, putting the tree there. I'm hoping that's what it'll do anyway. Let's do another bit out here, I think. I know I'm dragging my threads. It's fine. You should be used to that by now. Right. It's getting quite light, that thread, so what I'm going to do is peel back, take that one out. I want the darker brown. Where do you come from? I'll wind that back on there in a moment. Be enough. I think it might be actually. Yeah, I think that's enough, isn't it? You can overdo that kind of thing and then it gets a little bit silly. I wonder whether to use that thread. Maybe we're getting quite a lot of colours in there, aren't we? Right, let's get rid of that one. I think maybe the silver, bring the silver down here. I'm just thinking of doing some French knots in there. You thought it, so now do it. I should be so sad when this is all gone. So nice. If anybody recognises this stuff, please let me know. It'd be interesting when I get to the end actually if there's anything else written under there. Zurlitzi. I don't know. I'll have a look when I get to the end. Quick internet search might show up something. Who knows? Or it could be that old that it's just not manufactured anymore. Who knows? Who knows? Going to behave or not? Are you all in? Yes. Right. I think I'll just do some French knots in there. And then we'll put his hat on. We'll stitch that button in. And then we'll put Mrs. Robin on, because Mr. Robin is sat there, and then that'll be it. It'll be done. Can't even see them. Right, you can hardly see that French knot, so what I might do is do kind of like a big running stitch. Let's see if that shows up. Yeah. We'll have a look. If it looks rubbish, we can always take it out. Hoping that was going to stretch slightly. I think it will. With a little bit of persuasion. Ooh. Close, it was buckling under there, so it's lucky I felt that. So I just flatten that back out again. Yeah, that's enough. I might chance stitching as it's here. Really behaves well, this thread. Yeah, happy with that. Good. Okay. Let's just stitch that one in. just use some of this for that one. Yeah, they reflect each other well, don't they? Opposites there, so that's all good. This one does not want a thread. I'm sewing buttons onto clothes. I do a lot more stitching, but yeah, this doesn't need 2 knots, and it is a button thread anyway that I'm using, so it's pretty tough. Right, hat. Now then, thought I'd go with a jaunty angle, because why wouldn't you? Okay, it's going to show, isn't it? It's kind of like bear with me, doorbell's just gone. Back in a second. Oh, sorry about that. Post lady I should say. Right, I've threaded up this khaki. It's almost a colour match, so I think I'm going to try and just hold that there and just stitch over. How do I always do that? I'm just that talented. Catch the knotted bit basically. I would have got a bit of felt out, but the cat is fast asleep on the stool in front of the felt, the box of felt, so I didn't want to disturb her. She's had a traumatic time when the dog lived here. And then to crown it all, when my daughter was helping me put stuff in the loft, she bought her miniature dachshund. Of course, the dachshund saw her. Oh, she absolutely went ballistic. And the cat's like, ah, 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 ouch. Cat's like, no, not another dog. Oh, that did go in rather a long way. Sorry if you're funny with blood, I'll hide it. Sorry, I'm having to really keep my thumb there. So it's rather small. Now, I kind of feel like putting her there. Or should I put her there, standing on his hat? Or up there? That looks quite fun, doesn't it? We'll put her up there. Right, stay still. I'm going to do you with the same thread. If I can find the owls. Oh, where are you? Okay. Gotcha. You just hate buttons sometimes. Oh, dear. Right. Okay, there we are. Not too sure about that hat, but I think it's okay. Sorry, I'm lost in thought there. Is that going to be enough? I think it is. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be fine. Right. Okay, let me give you a close-up. I think I'm happy with it. Yeah, I do like the robins. Yeah, okay. So there we are. Yeah, so the baby white background works really well. Spangly stitches, little tree. Like the button. I love that button. It's really nice and sparkly. So yeah, there we are. Mrs. Hat and Mrs. Robin. It's a bit scruffy, but it's okay. There we are. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's it. All done. Ready for the next one. Yeah. All right. I hope you enjoyed that anyway. See you later. Bye.